first party data, which is the data that is not commoditized because it's within your walled garden. Only you know who filled out the form on your website. Only you know what sales calls you've had recently. Only you know who's been accessing your product and using it aggressively. However, that data is not inherently greenfield, right? It's always about the folks that you already have captive, that have already filled out that form, that are already using your free product. And the ability to use first party data as a growth engine is very limited to just the internal growth you can create among the captive audience you already have. So you can only go so far with your own proprietary first party data. So the holy grail then becomes, what is the data asset that A, is proprietary, meaning that it will not be erased to the bottom. The LLMs will not be able to just scrape it into oblivion. But B is actually actionable, right? In a way that it unlocks greenfield that allows you to find growth channels within your business. And it is this second party data. It's the knowledge that your partners have that they are willing to share with you that checks both those boxes. It's within this very specialized walled garden that is all these Venn diagrams between you and your partners, that only you have your partner ecosystem and only you have access to that data. But it also is greenfield in nature because these partners know things you do not, and therefore they create these vectors of potential action that wouldn't have been available otherwise. So you can think about this. You can make that whole argument without AI, by the way, and just say, hey, this is an amazing asset for sales teams. And the reason the data is valuable, where AI comes into play, is that these AI agents and AI co-pilots and all of these kind of systems that are aggregating knowledge and intelligence, they too are a race to the bottom in that they will only be as good as the context that you can provide them. And the differentiation, I think we're already at a point where the underlying base LLM model is kind of interchangeable between a small universe of very, very large vendors that are really on the bleeding edge of the power of these models. So the question is, what can you put in the context model, the context window of that agent that will actually allow it to be more informed to make smarter decisions around who to contact, how to contact them, how to message, what it means to follow up, what success looks like, how to prioritize and how to execute. And the second party data is actually that holy grail that pulls it all together. So I think the intersection of the partnerships work and the AI work is this beautiful, beautiful match that we're really only starting to tap into.